Well, he didn't really do anything right. It was more so what the Zerg player did wrong. Okay, what did the Terran player do wrong? The Terran player didn't use his resources too well. He did ninja expansion, I guess, which is good. But he got so many Vikings when he knew there were Hydralisk on the field. Now, okay, you would get maybe a few Vikings to maybe spot for your siege tanks or to snipe overlords, but you don't need the 50 to 60 plus Vikings that you got. Okay? Then he started to try to switch into battle cruisers, which he never really got to because he kept making Vikings. Um, and he was getting battle cruisers when there were no units that were susceptible or easily countered by battle cruisers. So I didn't get that either. He would have been better off getting mass Thors at this point. Okay. Um, and I mean, it was an okay game. I mean, the Terran player played an okay game. It was just a terrible game by the Zerg player. SwineFlew, I know you sent in this replay, but it was a terrible game, man. Um, First off, you didn't use your minerals, your resources to full extent. You need to keep expanding. As a Zerg player, you need to keep expanding. As a high-level Zerg player myself, I mean, you need to keep expanding and you need to scout. You need to be active with those Zerglings. Know where you're going. Know where you gotta know what's going on in every place on the map. You need to use your units, your unit placement sufficiently. You know, when you're here and they did that drop or the Vikings landed and you're sort of choked all of your Hydralisk between your hatchery and your spore crawler. I mean, the Vikings had a full concave to shoot, so every Viking was shooting, and you only had maybe 3 of your, what was it, 20 Hydralisk shooting. You're going to lose that battle every time. You need to back up to a point where you can choke them. It doesn't matter if you're going to sacrifice your hatchery. You have others. You can build another one. You have a crazy amount of minerals where you can do that. I mean, you shouldn't have gone Hydralisk once you saw all these tanks and Thors. I would have preferred air, but I mean, with these Vikings, you couldn't really do that. So Banglings would have been a good option. You took a long time to get your metabolic boost for your Zergling speed. I mean, the points I would tell for you is use your minerals more, worry more about your unit placement, and scout. I mean, if once you get a turtling Terran like this, just sort of scout around the map. You have full map control. Start expanding all over the place. Once a Zerg player expands all over the place, doesn't even matter if they're mining at every base. All it means is that you can go from 0 to 200 in 30 in a minute, 2 minutes. You can get your full army back because of all that larva. So I mean, your units you gotta use your resources effectively. You gotta keep expanding. You gotta scout, and your unit placement. I mean, you had Hydralisk up here, you had your Zerglings up here, or down here. I mean, that's just not a good place to place your stuff. You had infestors, you ran them straight up the ramp and got them killed. You need to pay attention to where your units are placed. I mean, you have a lot to work on, man. But I mean, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you out, and I hope this really helped you out. And again, this is Dr.Starcraft episode 8. And we'll see you guys next week with episode 9. See you guys later.